Hi, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, so I'm pre-recording this message tonight. For this message is for June 2nd. All right, Tuesday, June 2nd. I got some things I need to take care of in the morning, so I wanted to pre-record my message so it can be uploading at the time that I normally do. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna jump in the bowl and cover your ears just in case the noise is too loud. Okay? All right. Spirit, is there anything in this bowl you want to share with us tonight? Is there anything? What is the message? What is our guidance? What is our guidance for June 2nd? Oh, wow. My eyes was closed, okay? There is I guess this is a tennis bracket, a snowflake, and this is a crown chakra. Is there anything else here? Okay. This is a person, this is a figurine, it's a person with a ladder. So I always say that's the food card, like the food card. And this is a rabbit. Alright? Is that it, Spirit? I think that was it, y'all. Alright. So something you're building is about to multiply, or something you're building is going to be fertile. Something about your unique downloads. I don't know what that tennis racket is. Ooh, let's see. Okay, so it says in some spiritual teachings, the racket is seen as an instrument of authority, just as a player uses it to return a ball. You can use your spiritual racket to deflect negative thoughts or enemy attacks. Oh, and return them with authority. Okay. It says, and return them with the authority of your faith and inner strength. Okay. You have spiritual authority to overcome anything, any challenges in life with your unique perspective. I want to say perspective. As you venture off in your new beginning, something about fertility, spiritual authority. I'm gonna go with you have spiritual authority over your unique downloads or ideas as you embark on this journey of fertility. I want to say, all right, let's see. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cheat. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I accidentally hit the cards, but it was like my hand was guided. Wow. Okay, so these two came out: transform and rise, and trust yourself. All right. Your journey of transformation unlocks vast potential, guiding your evolution to new heights. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. All right. So that's why they're saying you got you have spiritual authority over your life. All right. Um, yeah, you got spiritual authority over what happens or how things going in your life because you it's something I just heard autonomy. You have autonomy because now you are in the driver's seat, you know, and you're acting on your unique ideas. It's gonna be fruitile. Yes. Is that the word I want to use? Me kind of use some big old words. Hold on, y'all. Oh no, not fruitile. I'm sorry. Fruitful, fertile. Okay, that was the bad. That was the wrong word. I'm glad I looked that shit up. I'm glad I looked it up. Okay. Yes. So I, well, the enemies, whatever they do, is gonna come back fruitile. But yes, again, this tennis racket, you have spiritual authority over your over your unique downloads, your unique ideas. All right, as you embarking on your new journey. All right, and something about fertility. All right, your ideas are fertile. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So let's do a little shuffle. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I hope that everyone has a great day today. And you set out to get what. Oh, I learned something. You set out to get. Uh, Set your intentions to get whatever it is that you're going after. It's going. You got it. All right. No. And if it don't come back the way you want it to, then that means that you just got to do some adjustments. All right. Um, okay. So we got slow climb, make a change, and oh, there's another one. Not afraid of hardships and sorrow heals. And on the bottom of the deck, seize every moment. So you're seizing every moment. It's time to seize every moment. You know, take action on the things that you want or the things that you're going after. Yes, it is a slow climb because anything worth having is worth waiting for. But not waiting for it to fall out the sky, but waiting for meaning put that work in. All right, it's something you want. Um, you know, you building it from the ground up. It's gonna take time. All right, you so we are accepting that. All right, and what was the other one? Um, Hurtful events. All right, we're rising. We have transformed and rose up from some hurtful events in the past. All right, and hurtful events is basically your challenges. All right, any challenges you have been through, we know that they only existed for us to see, or just to grow. All right, they pushed us towards our potential. All right, doing the work to 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 offer change, and we can develop and be on our path. You know, all those things. All right. And then it says flame of courage. All right. Flame of courage is falling upon to trust yourself. All right. You got the flame of courage because you now trust yourself. You have a better connection with yourself. Therefore, um, you feel confident in what you're doing and who you're becoming. All right. And you know how to tap with these answers unfold. So it's a slow climb. All right. Spirit don't want you to get discouraged because of the slow climb. But what to say? What to say? You are getting there one step at a time, a little bit with a little bit of effort. All right, so yeah. So with this slow climb, uh, Spirit wants you. Spirit wants you to know, keep your mind open, because, like I said, you know, things may not always go the way you want it. You might have some twists and turns. I think I said this on another reading. You're gonna have some twists and turns, but stay open. Don't get your mind fixed on this is the way it got to be. Allow Spirit to move you in the right direction. You can choose something for your path, but what we see for ourselves is always it's so minuscule compared to what Spirit has for us, what our highest self has for us. All right, so if you're confused about what you're doing or where it's leading, stay open and let the answers unfold on the journey. But get started, all right? Get started, because this card says seize the moment. Stop waiting on something to happen, some of the conditions to change. If it's something you want to try, even if you can't actually start doing or actively participating or creating, look it up, study it, do some research, learn about it. Ask Spirit to, just put it in your intentions before you go and sleep at night and dream about it. You understand? Yes. All right. It's time to seize every moment. All right. What else do we have, Spirit? What else you want to say? Do you just want to say something else about this? My phone just dinged. I guess they do. But I really feel like that's my cat. He outside. He want to come in the house. All right. Spirit, what else you have? So since we talking about something's going to be lucrative, with this food, something you building, because it's a ladder. So something you building is beside that rabbit. All right. It's going to be lucrative. How about that? Y'all know what lucrative mean. All right. Yes. Anything worth having is worth waiting on. All right. So we transformed from a hurtful event. We learned how to trust ourselves. We built up the courage. We're on the path. We're in our North Node. All right. It's a slow climb. And something about make sure you keep turning within when you feel like you hit a spot where you don't understand something. Stay open to receive messages about the direction that you are growing in. All right. It's not linear, people. All right. Sometimes you could be climbing and Spirit might need you to take a break. All right. So you can disconnect from it and level up a little bit or something. So don't take, like, if you get to the point where you feel like you're not getting no results, something is wrong. Don't let that be your default. All right. Seize every moment. If you hit a time where you have to be still, then allow yourself to be still. Spirit knows more than you. So if your body, and your body is a spirit, it's part of your spirit. So if your body getting tired, it will signal you to take a break. Don't feel guilty about taking the break, because that is part of the climb as well. All right, you gotta have enough energy to sustain what it is that you're trying to obtain. Okay, all right, now seize every moment. All right, even in the stillness. Spirit, is there anything? Ooh. All right, I knew I didn't want to get these. It says betrayal, trust. Trust has been shattered, leaving wounds deeper than words can express. Now you can see the truth. Use it to move forward wiser and stronger. That's what we have done. We're moving beyond the betrayals of what has gone on before. All right? You now have spiritual authority. We know your unique ideas are going to build a abundant future. All right. So the biggest betrayal was telling us that we had no power. That was the biggest betrayal. All right, and it left us feeling lost. But not anymore. Is there anything else, Spirit? All right. What I say, not anymore. Now you know you are limitless. Come on, Spirit. I love it. Yes, you know you are limitless now. All right. And so with this power struggle, again, the energy is changing. So there's still a little power struggle. The old still wants to be in charge. You know, the old gatekeepers, they still want to be in charge. All right, but so that might be the conflict. That's the conflict. So even in, okay, I just heard as above, so below. So even though the planets, let's say the planets and stuff are rotating, right? You got planets, you know, they move forward a little bit and then they go into retrograde back to where the place that they just left. That's the power struggle. And so if we're saying that we are subjected to the astrological rotation, you know, things that are happening in space, we experience that energy. Okay, and so internally, yeah, and we mimic, you know, we're fashioned after all of life. So we're all experiencing these changes. So the old you could be in conflict with the new you. All right, or the old life or the old relationship or the old, you know what I'm saying, the old ways of being, old ways of doing, you know, that's still in conflict with the new that you are becoming. But you have spiritual authority because you know the truth. So you can dispel and put down anything that's trying to come up and stop you, or get in your way of what you are building, what you are creating, what you are, you know, how you are living. You have spiritual authority. All right. Is there anything else? All right. Say facing shadows. All right. You face your shadow and now you living in your truth. Come on. Come on, Spirit. You may have some people around you that's resentful because you know who you are, you know where you're going. That's not your problem. And they might try to cause a little havoc in your life. But you better pull out your tools. Because remember, you don't want to engage if your environment is still. If, now, if your immediate environment is hostile, you know, do what you got to do. But if you're just dealing with folks who maybe don't know you, but they picking up on your frequency and they don't like you just because of that. And, they talk a little shit behind your back, some shit like that. Hey, you can solve that by staying in a place of love. Because what it's trying to do, what those energies be trying to do, is lower your vibration. And once they lower your vibration from love, the love frequency, or a peaceful, even a peaceful frequency, that can intercept or interrupt the blessings, they're being attracted to you. All right, they want to break up that energy, so don't let that happen. All right, Spirit wants you to celebrate. All right, what is this? Yes, it says master of destiny. The Spirit wants you to celebrate. All right. Yeah, and you giving birth to your new ideas. All right. Yeah, that's what I said. Your unique ideas. You giving birth to your unique ideas now. All right. You're a master of your own destiny. You have the spiritual authority to wield your wand with this fire. Direct your energy in the proper manner. All right. All right. So don't become a don't cut your blessings off engaging with folks who just don't know better. All right. This is a message from your spirit team. The like I say, they are helping us right now, but also any obstacles that you may come against while you're on this path, help will be sent to you, so you'll never get stuck. Just stay in alignment, stay with the frequency of love. The help is always going to be available to you. All you got to do is ask for it. All right now, and stay open to the answers that Spirit send to you. Don't get your mind fixed on how this help gonna come and what form this help gonna come in. Ask for help, and when it show up, the element of surprise. If you looking for your help or your assistance to come in a certain form, you're gonna miss it. So stay open. Make sure you're following the GPS. Gratitude, perseverance, or patience. Okay, signs and symbols. Only by now you should have your own relationship with Spirit. So when Spirit comes and send that messenger down or that helper down, you can identify it. You'll know this is for me. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm gonna throw a couple of these. Wait a minute. Oh no, I ain't worried about nobody in their shadow. I ain't worried about nobody in their shadows. We have moved on from that. All right. Thank you, Spirit. This is your guidance for June 2nd. Okay. Spirit, do you have any concluding messages? Can we have a concluding message before I pull our angel number? Is there any concluding messages? Look, this card been wanting to come out. I don't know if y'all saw that. Spirit says it's time for you to be happy. Your family. Okay? I want to say, this is your spirit family. All right. Earlier we saw 10 of Cups in a reading. 10 of Cups is total connection. That's total connection to spirit. That's total connection to all life. All right. All the hidden helpers that's helping us to pull this off. All right. Ushering in this new world. All right. Laying the foundation. Builders. We're the builders. All right. We're building a new way of living. All right. We are the forerunners of this stuff now. All right. So we may not be able to see everything to come into fruition um, before, well, in this lifetime, but know that because you're here now and you're doing this work, we are laying the foundation for future generations to come. All right. All right. Is there anything? Oh, you said take that. All right. Yes. We're going through a purification. This is part of the purification process. Yes, and Spirit say that is the truth. Come on now. I'm going to take that. All right, because we are, yes, reliving and being now through enlightened eyes. But yeah, Spirit say that is the truth. And remain flexible. I said that when I said, when Spirit come to you and you know, show you where, you know, help is arriving. Help is gonna show up for you anywhere you get stuck, anywhere you have an obstacle. Know the Spirit is gonna come through for you and send you some help. But here's the thing: you gotta be flexible. You're gonna have to be flexible. All right. Don't get your mind stuck on, oh, it gotta come this way, or it's gonna you know, whatever it is you're doing, got to be this particular way and nothing else. No. All right. Because otherwise you'll miss it. All right. All right. Well, that is your message. That is your guidance for today. I'm speaking as if it's tomorrow. All right. All right, Spirit. Can we have an angel message? Yes. You know, the frequency of love, joy. They want us to be happy. You know, we ain't come here to be no slaves. We didn't come here to always be thinking about, oh, I gotta do all this work. That you can get stuck in doing all the spiritual work and never live your life. You know, the Spirit don't want us to do that either. You know, they want us to enjoy this journey. All right, and when I say stand in alignment and stand in the frequency of love, happiness is not hard. It is a choice. Yes. Find a reason to be happy about your situation and about your life now. And if you can't find a reason, then you need to do something. You need to change something in your life. Because surely you have something to be grateful for. Surely you have a reason to be happy every day. I choose happy every day, no matter what. And that's not to say shit don't get on my nerves, but my core, your core has to return to happiness. All right, that is the frequency that you have to be on to maintain your connections. All right now. All right, Spirit. I'm gonna let them. What? Oh, just say put this card down. I said it. 666. All right. It says reflect, love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. How many times did we see trust out here? I see truth, but I thought I saw trust out here too. Yeah, trust yourself. You gotta trust yourself doing these changes. You know? Alright. It says put your faith in your gut and your inner voice. Now earlier the message earlier, well, you know, let's say yesterday, since this is supposed to be a different day. I'm confused. Okay. But the message, I'm going to speak as if it was yesterday. So the message yesterday was talking about you expressing your soul's vision, through your frequency, right? That's your voice. And I was saying everybody has a song. Everybody, yeah, everybody has a song, has their own frequency. All right, so that's your inner voice. It says pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. All right, so continue to reflect. All right, or that's what you did. But I'm gonna go a step further, and Spirit is saying this is how you maintain your purity at this time. All right, this is how you do your spiritual. You have spiritual authority over anything that can happen in your life, because when you keep going inward and you keep assessing and you keep aligning and you keep looking at, okay, when things start getting on your nerves, you have to go in and assess, okay, let me reflect on this. Why is this bothering me right now? Why is this shaking, trying to uproot my core, steal my joy? All right, get back right with yourself and push out all that negativity. Continue to purify your steps. All right, all right. um Intuition, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna leave it there. All right. 111 intuition, and I'm saying that because we had that this crown chakra. Intuition, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. Time to implement those long cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. And remember, I said that yesterday. I'm just say yesterday. I said that yesterday. That was the message yesterday. Okay. The right people, circumstances, and resources will be sent your way. Oh my God. Happiness. And I just spoke about happiness. It says happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm not sorry. But I'm going to just say, Spirit, this message cannot be no clearer. And I hope I did service. I really do. Your happiness is directly tied to your blessings. If your frequency is low, you're going to interrupt the flow state, the cosmic flow of the energy that's flowing coming into you. Yesterday's message was about your frequency being put out. The universe has heard it and is answering your call. All right. So if you start looking at letting all this stuff interfere with, and interfere with your core, then you need to go in and reflect and figure out what it is and get back, realign yourself. All right. All right. So you can get back in the place of happiness. All right. All right. Yes, that is the message for June 2nd, Tuesday, June 2nd. Something about, I saw a 9 in my mind. So I think they want me to let you know. So June 9th is, I know y'all done heard this, it's supposed to be the luckiest day of the year. I just cut the deck on belief system. And first thing I saw was go after what you want. Unique with that snowflake. Unique destiny. You have a unique destiny. All right. Your destiny is yours. All right. You got a unique destiny. Each and every last one of us. All right. It says inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. All right. Now I'm stopped. But anyway, there's okay, so there's the lucky day. The lucky day coming up, June 9th. All right. I don't have all the details. I will get some details on that. They just brought it to the forefront for me, so I don't know if they're gonna have me speak on that, because I'm wondering why is it a lucky day? Something about the transit. So anyway, this is your message, y'all. I hope this helps someone. All right. Yeah. Seize the moment. You got help. You're gonna have help along the way. If you feel like you hit a hiccup, look out for help. Be open mind to how to, so you don't miss the help when it show up. You gotta be flexible. All right. Stand strong in your truth. All right. You're the master of your own destiny. All right. You have spiritual authority. All right. To put down anything that stands to get in your way. All right. And that power comes from you staying balanced. You continuing. You're choosing to be happy, and you're continuing to radiate the frequency of love. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. All right. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope this helps someone. Until next time. Bye.